Yo, what's going on today, guys? It's Sam, better known as Samuto. Welcome back to the Raid channel today. A lot of stuff happening in Raid. You've got your fusion coming out. Honestly, like, the big debate here and what we're going to be talking to you guys about with Grant here, who is not a bad champion. I'm going to be skipping this, like, mostly because I don't need him. I'm behind on books anyway. I would definitely, like, this guy is certainly not a must fuse in my opinion. So if you're looking to take a break from a fusion and you're decent in your Dwarves faction wars and you don't need a Hydra debuffer, then there's no need to go for this guy. However, if you are looking for a block buffs or decreased defense champion, you could do that, though I will say I think Ugo does pretty much all of this stuff outside of the Shatter on squad as an epic, right? So again, I don't think this guy's a must use. He looks cool. If you have the resource in your whale and you want to go for him, by all means, but as a free-to-play player, I would not recommend that you go for this fusion, mainly because the Leo event, the Leo Heroes Path, and maybe the Raft Deck of Fate should be coming in October, and you should be saving your shards. Like, look at this. I've stockpiled up 22 Sacreds waiting for that event. But there's a lot of different things you can do. I mean, if you are going to go for them, save your gems, save your energy. You got a lot of tournaments and different things coming up, which I'm not sure if I can pull up the calendar as we speak. Let's see what we have just coming up in the next couple days. Real quick, guys, get your free Elenaril by clicking my link in the description right now. You'll also get the amazing champions Vergis, Tagoar, and Deacon Armstrong as you level up at levels 10, 20, and 30 subsequently. And here's all you got to do. Log out of Plarium Play on your PC and uninstall. Click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Then launch Raid and complete the tutorial. Then go to your inbox and claim your first champion. Don't miss out on this opportunity. This is one of the best starter codes that you can get. You'll get all 3 of those epics for free, as well as Elenaril, the legendary champion. So click that link down below before it expires and have yourself a good time. Let's take a look here. Yeah, you guys can see this here. Let's go full screen on this bad boy for now. I mean, you got your Fire Knight tournament going on right now. You got 2x Savage going in. I was in there a little bit. Champ training with some Primal Shards or Primal Primal Quartz. Oh my goodness. Coming up a little bit later with the Dragon tournament. A lot of chance to get some Sun Lilies though. Get some Relic Fragments if you're looking to craft some relics. Got some Gear Enhancement as well as Gear Hunters, which does seem new. Gear Hunters, a new style of event. So yeah, I mean, look, not too much going on this week. Honestly, pretty doable, but I just don't feel like trading up the rares. The new Hound looks pretty cool. Excuse me. Gotta get my caffeine this morning. But yeah, guys, I want to take today's video to talk about strategy and make sure you're D-ranking in Arena as well if you have not, right? There's an Ice Golem tournament coming next week. So honestly, this does look pretty doable. It's the champ training, but you're seeing a lot of Basalt in these events too with some more gear enhancement here. But I wanted to take a minute to talk to you guys about planning the future for October of Raid. October is going to be a very stacked month, especially for those of you who actually went for my man Donnie, okay? For those of you who went for my man Donnie, everybody got Mikey, but, you know, I went for Donnie, snagged his 3-star soul, and I'm calling it there. The resist would be nice, but, man, I'm going to slide him a 9-piece protection. I've almost got him booked out. I'm so behind on books, guys. I have so many Legos that I need to book out still that I am just way behind on. I've got so many choices, so I'm going to be spending the next, like, 6 months really building out all of these champions that I could use because I'm so behind. And that's another reason why I'm going to pass on this fusion, because again, like, I've got Ugo, I'm covered on Hydra. I can show you guys my Hydra scores here where, you know, my main key's at 1 billion damage, you know, my Nightmare key's at 1 billion damage. I got a new PB on my hard key at about 400 mil with, again, I might swap out Thor and look for somebody with a higher blessing, but Aphidus with Gizmak together, Gizmak and 9-piece Feral were insane. Gizmak really helped Aphidus get more damage out here through Gallius in a curse set to get some hex out on this squad. But no, I'm good, and this key's gonna go for like 400 or 500 million as well. So, you know, I'm good on Hydra right now. I need to swap out a Titus team. I definitely don't need those debuffs. I'm good, and if I wanted those debuffs, I would have gone for Gracchus, right, who the demon spawn champion. I just pulled up Lamasu to go for a demon spawn team. So we're chilling. We're chilling, and I don't really need that at all. Same for my Chimera as well. But it's going to be a big month in October, mainly because that Leo event is coming, guys. I saw Boozer did a video where he compared the event for Leo to what Padraig was with his Hero's Path about a year ago, and it was about 20 Sacreds worth of, you know, shards to open up. Now, I've got 22 saved up. I've been saving all of mine. I did pull my Voids this weekend, but I'm saving my Ancients as well as my Sacreds for this event, man. And guys, I'm telling you, that is the strategy here. Leo is so much better of a champion, especially if you're able to get just 1 or 2, especially if you went for Donnie. It's time to save your resources. Again, these turtles, they're passive. Whenever any of them attack, they ally attack, and Leo gets a big bonus. And Leo being the best turtle, I believe. I think it's pretty much unequivocal. They're all good. Let me be clear. They're all good, but Leo, man, from affinity to what he actually does, he's a beast, man. He's a beast. On the A1 double hitter, when counterattacking, will repeat this attack against a random enemy, okay? We'll ignore 3% of the target's defense for each buff on this champion, up to 15%. You put him with Donnie, who's putting 3 or 4 buffs on, he's going to be ignoring a lot of defense, right? He's going to be ignoring a lot of defense there. Then, on top of that, look at this. Increased defense on all allies, ally protect on everybody this champion, unkillable on counterattack on Leo. Absolutely insane. Then attacks all enemies. Damage inflicted by this skill increased by 5% for each buff on all allies and enemies. Removes all buffs from all enemies if this attack kills an enemy. Look at this unity skill right here. It's absolutely insane. 15% of each target's defense for each turtle on the team. Does not count this champion. So with 2 other turtles, if you went for Donnie, right? If you have 2 other turtles, that's 30% ignore defense right there. And if you get Raph, that's 45. You don't really need Raph for the team, though. I would say Raph is the one you can probably kind of miss because Mikey's there for a good setup. Raph is good, though, still. Make no mistake. But then if there's 2 turtles, increases the damage dealt by the skill in proportion to this champion's missing HP. And then if you can get all 3, man, if you can get all 3, activates the skill whenever an ally's HP drops below 50%. Occurs once per skill. Dude, if you can get all 3 turtles for this guy, he is going to be insane. Like, the way that these turtles can approach content is unbelievable. Then on top of that, places a stone skin on this champion each time this champion's HP drops below 50%. And whenever any of the other allies attack, any of the other turtles, he joins in with this A1 that ignores 15% of defense on a double hitter. So, and I don't think this counts with counterattack, but the bottom line is Leo is very, very good. And you can see this in his ratings. Like, he's going to outperform this fusion by a long shot. And you need to save your resources. Save your souls for the Deck of Fate to try to hunt down Raph, who I believe is a Banner Lord. Where is Raph? Or no, he's not a Banner Lord. He's a Barbarian. Here he is right here. Block Revive on the A1. Each crit fills his turn meter, right? Ignores block damage and shields of attacking under Berserk. Really mostly good in arena and waves. Yeah, that's where he's going to shine, but you know, he's not crazy in like every other location in the game. But guys, like, of the people that actually have him, his best place to shine is in the arena. And I will say, dude, this turtle is he's something you're going to want these turtles. And I don't think that Grant over here is worth burning your resources to go after. Save your sacreds, save your shards, save your souls. I mean, I've got 15 immortals and 57 immortals saved up. I'm not pulling until this Deck of Fate comes out, and then I'm tempted to even buy some souls. I'm glad I got this Eternal, though. I'm going to need the points, and don't be disciplined with your pulls. So for me, guys, the strategy for this fusion is to skip it. I don't think it's worth going for him. Go build potions up. Go get potions ready and potions keep. Go get masteries done on existing champions. Take this time to actually build up your account and prepare your champions for what's to come. Because I would say in October, I think we're due for another 2x primal, as says the guy that's burned all of his primal shards. And honestly, I don't even know if I'm going to be buying primal shards. I'm a retired whale now, right? I'm at the point where I don't feel that incentivized to spend on my account because again, I'm one keying everything I need to one key. I'm one keying Ultra Nightmare Chimera. I'm 600 mil on Nightmare Chimera. Where I'm really needing to progress is in Arena and Siege to make sure my clan is doing better. I just pulled Lamasu, right? So I'm kind of chilling right now. There's my max level Mikey. We love that. And look at the backlog of champions that I have to build. I am so behind on actually building out pretty much all of these champs. So, for me, I'm definitely at the point where it's like, I don't really need to spend. Like, I've still got to book out my Rolny and get a soul for him. I've got to get a soul for my Toshiro. I've got to slow down and really clear out my backlog of champions before I go buy more shards. That's the biggest piece of advice that I've seen many other late game content creators give you. Build your champs. It's easy to spend on shards, but if you're gonna spend on guaranteed value things like books and energy and stuff like that. That's definitely the way to go. But guys, in terms of fusion strategy, what I would do if you are going for them, crank out this Fire Knight tournament. You can probably skip one or two things. I would undoubtedly try to skip anything that's shard intensive for now. Save your shards for this hero's path that's coming out for Leo. Try to get all the tournaments done. Do a bare minimum when it comes to champ chase and summon. I would definitely skip the summon rush if you have any interest in Leo. But if you're not interested in Leo, then I would say I would go ahead and try to pull for this guy if you really want to go for him. But I do not think that this guy is a must fuse at all. I would personally save for the next fusion, especially only if you need help in Hydra. If you need help in Hydra, I would say this guy is worth going for if you don't have a good AoE block buffs, decreased defense champ, though. But again, you can get that from an Epic and Ugo, who is an amazing champ with way more accessible tomes and is just way more accessible in general. So it's probably worth waiting for that Ugo unless you really need help in your Dwarves faction wars and you need help with this, and maybe you're looking for a Shatter champion, but I would not say this guy is essential. So guys, that's my strategy. It's skip from me. Save for Leo, save those resources, stay on your toes, and take care, guys. Enjoy your rating, enjoy the game, and I will catch you guys later. Hit that sub button if you're new. A lot more coming from me. We are going to have a banger video pulling for Leo when the Hero's Path comes out sometime in October, allegedly, but we all know it's coming. We know it's coming. They stand to make too much money from a Hero's Path to not put Leo in those events. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Catch y'all later. Take care. Peace out. Much love. See ya.